Hey everyone, welcome to part 2 of our cell organelle notes. We just finished up vacuoles and vesicles, and now we're going to go into what is called the endomembrane system. Now, it's a big fancy word pretty much, which means that a bunch of organelles that work together in the eukaryotic cell to modify, package, and transport lipids and proteins. So the organelles that are in charge of this are the nuclear envelope, lysosomes, the endoplasmic reticulum, and the Golgi apparatus. Now, we also can kind of consider the cell membrane a part of this as well, but these are pretty much the four major ones that anybody you ask, these are the ones that are part of the endomembrane system. So, here are the steps in the endomembrane system. First, the endoplasmic reticulum modifies endoplasmic reticulum and modifies. Okay, that makes no sense. Okay, modifies the proteins and synthesizes or makes lipids. So remember, proteins are going to be talking about the rough ER, and lipids is talking about the smooth ER. Then, if the modified proteins are not destined to stay on the ER, so in other words, they're not destined to be a part of the rough ER, then they're going to be packaged into vesicles, which we just talked about. These are called transport vesicles, and these are going to be sent off to the Golgi apparatus. The Golgi apparatus then will sort them, tags them, package them, and distributes them. This is how things get within the cell, is through the Golgi apparatus. The Golgi apparatus pretty much knows that these things need to go to this area, these things need to go to this area, that kind of stuff. So once these modified proteins are sorted and packaged into vesicles, they butt off from the Golgi apparatus, and then some of these get delivered to parts of the cell where they're going to be used in the lysosome, or they're going to be used in the vacuole. Either they'll be packaged up and used in the lysosome to help out with detoxification, things like that, or they'll be sent to the vacuole to be used as energy, water, whatever it may be. And then actually others will fuse with the plasma membrane or the cell membrane. And then, that function there and releases these proteins to the outside of the cell. So I've actually included a link for you. This is a Khan Academy link that explains the endomembrane system just a little bit better, or just in a little bit more detail. So feel free to go ahead and look at that as well. Next thing, mitochondria. You might have seen over in the internet somewhere that everybody always remembers that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. And I will tell you, you will remember that till the day you die, because that is one of the things that people remember. So mitochondria is actually the site of what we call cellular respiration. You do not know what that means yet. Don't worry, I promise you will. Just know right now that mitochondria is the source of this. Now, it converts energy stored in these bonds in carbohydrates, so bread, food, things like that, and then actually turns them into this energy-rich ATP, which ATP just means energy. And then so the more metabolic activity a cell has, the more mitochondria it has. So in other words, think of your muscles have a ton of mitochondria in them. Your different organs and your different areas of your body might have more of one organelle than another, depending on the purpose of that organ. So like I said before, your liver is going to have a lot more lysosomes in it. Same thing, your muscles are going to have a ton more mitochondria because it needs all of that type of energy. Okay, next, chloroplasts. These are only found in plant cells, in what we call eukaryotic algae, and also there are some protists. So remember, protists are those unicellular, but they're still eukaryotic because they have a nucleus. Now, chloroplasts are extremely important. They capture light energy and then convert it to chemical energy through a process called photosynthesis. You do not need to know what is involved in this process. All you need to know is that chloroplast is the one who's in charge of making all this energy, and it's like the site of photosynthesis. So, on the last slide, mitochondria was the site for cellular respiration. Chloroplast is the site for photosynthesis. And then we have phycloids, which are stacked structures. They actually look like this. They're little stacks, like little pancakes stacked together. And they are found inside the chloroplast, and then these contain chlorophyll. And then this all helps out with our photosynthesis. And again, only found in plant cells. Think of it. They are actually this green. So think of plants, green. Very good. Okay, cell wall. So the major function of the cell wall is pretty simple. It keeps it rigid, it gives strength, it gives support, and then it actually gives it protection. And this is all made of cellulose, which is our macromolecule carbohydrate. So like you can see in this picture, we have the cell membrane, which is the really thin boundary, and then the cell wall is the outermost layer. Okay, what I want you to do right now is I want you to go back to Nearpod, and I want you to look at the 3D images of the plant cell and the animal cell. I'm pretty positive it's going to be the animal cell first. And I just want you to look at both of them and see what differences you can see between them. So if you go back here, you had just done the Golgi apparatus. Oh, and then you had done lysosome, which I told you it's pretty boring. So here we have an animal cell. I want you to, look around at it, look at different things. And then we have the plant cell. Go ahead and look at both of those. And then that's going to, just look at some differences, see if you notice anything. And then I have actually posted a few links that you can try just to help you out practicing, labeling an animal cell, labeling a plant cell. I'll be posting a lot more links here as well to help you out and to see if anything, helps jog your memory. I will be posting some Amoeba Sister videos, including some Khan Academy videos, just to help you out. And that's all I have for the cell organelles. So keep with it. I highly suggest that this is going to be something that you are going to have to actively study. So what I mean by that is that you're going to actually have to maybe look at your notes for a couple days or, after each class, things like that. Flashcards are a really good idea. So after taking all these, if you want to make flashcards or make a Quizlet, or if you want to make a song or something like that, whatever it may be that helps you kind of understand these a little bit better, because we're going to be talking about these for quite some time now. So definitely start to get a handle on them. But good job. I appreciate all of you guys while I'm not there, but I promise I will see you all very, very, very soon. And yeah, I will talk to you guys on Friday. So be good, be kind, and I will see you all very soon.